Okay, so we're back with Sun and Scorpio, Mars in Pisces, and with this placement, we get someone who is emotionally driven. Whether they show it all the time or not, that's a completely different story. And highly sensitive. Highly sensitive to like the motivations of other people, how people are approaching, how people are interacting with you. You can really take certain things to heart, especially if you feel like that person is disregarding you or any way, shape, or form. It's really not a lot of times about the way things look with you. Like you could really get into the place of just like being lost in your emotions and being perfectly fine with it. You can find with displacement, people play victimization with their emotions and they can be manipulative. And the reason why I say victimization with their emotions is because now this could be you, but this could be people that you're attracted to. And you could be attracted to the fact that they need help because it could give you a sense of purpose. So they always got some type of victim story. They seem like almost like they're not able to function. You get what I'm saying? And things of that nature. They're not able to function because they're drunk or they're on some type of addiction. Now this could have been a lover, but this could be like a parent or someone that you're close to, where you feel as if now you got to step in and help this person out. Be careful because some of you guys can fall victim to your addictions, especially if it just feels like life is just too much to cope with. But this could be where you have secret addictions or addictions that people don't know about, that you don't really bring out. Like it's a lot of stuff that people don't know about. You could literally be in situations to where you're losing money or something of the sort. You're losing ground because of an addiction or because of something that you're involved in or but other people don't know it. They know it at the last minute. It's very hard for you to put it into things. So you'll hold on to a lot of stuff, acting like you gotta be that you issue out karma or whatever. But not really acting, because like if you were trying to seek revenge for whatever reason, you will. But it's very difficult for you to let go of the past. You're very much connected there, and you can stay on the X after y'all broken up for a while, like in your feelings about it, not really wanting to let go of the feelings, stopping you from truly, really letting go and experiencing love or another relationship in a healthy way. You could not. It can be hard for you to really stand up and say how you feel about certain things, and people can overstep your boundaries. Now, I don't know if it's people. I think that it's your lovers, like a marriage partner or somebody that you are really connected to or close to, because Scorpios are not really the type to just be going overboard doing things for people that they don't care about. But those ones that you do care about, like if they want to, manipulate you or they want to keep you trapped somewhere, they will. And it's just like the way things get set up, you constantly feel like you're obligated. And it doesn't matter if they overstep your boundaries or not. You'll find a way to accommodate the person. But it's because you're supportive as well. You're supportive, and a lot of times when people have done you wrong, you may not say anything. You just show them in the way you felt by letting them get a chance to taste how you felt. Okay? So you got to remember that. Some of you guys, you don't allow change to come in the way that it should to make changes for your life for the better. With the Mars sign in Pisces, and then your Sun in Scorpio, feeling deeply about something, you could go back and forth. You could be like, man, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to forgive this person, I want to try something new. But then, oh my gosh, what if people are judging me? What if they don't like it? What if they say this or that? Because you could be very sensitive, and then the what ifs could keep you from pursuing something and keep you there in your emotions. You know what I'm saying? And trying to cope with them. That what if. And then it's almost like sometimes with partners, they don't know what to think sometimes dealing with you, because it could be like where you're really obsessed or you're really on them for a while, and then it's almost like your feelings or whatever you saying that you felt for them dispersed. You can like a lot of attention just to come back on strong later. You can like a lot of attention from the person that you're with. Like you can like for them to show it, not just talk about it. So you don't really want anybody talking about how they feel or what they're gonna do. You want them to be about what they're gonna do. And you could like dramatic displays, like, please, Scorpio, don't leave, come back to me. Like, I loved you, I missed you. Like, if you leave or disappear, that could be upon your return and your arrival. You want to hear those things because to you, people show up where they truly want to be at. You don't want to have to force anybody. That's part of the reason why, you don't set any clear boundaries a lot of the times with the person that you love, because you want to have that freedom there for you and them, to where it's like, man, I'm not forcing you to be with me. If you want to be with me, you're with me because you want to be with me. I'm not going to make you. The reason why I feel like this could be a good placement for a Scorpio is that when a Scorpio, you can use this for a positive. Like when a Scorpio is pent up with emotion, doesn't know how to let it out, that Pisces, the two fish, that other fish, can be the source of letting it out. Whether you express it to somebody else that you're close to, or whether you let it out in some other way, like in a spiritual form. So a person with this position can be highly spiritual, or they are into church. They're into another aspect or situation in life to where they're allowed to help other people or release it in a way to where it's like they're giving back in some sense, whether it's through your spirituality or your religion, whatever, or just like with the sense of being like where you can escape, you can escape. And with the Mars and Pisces sign placement, it could be a lot of escapism, but you get to escape and you get to just like view the world, experience the world, through just like not really being here. You go off to yourself and you're alone. You're just in the moment. You're in being, like, wherever you're feeling, you engulf yourself with it. And like a lot of you guys are highly psychic. You see things, you hear things. You can make a living out of this, especially if you keep practicing and you get better and better at it. It could be hard for you to, keep up your passions, because you could go hard at something, but then start feeling like, man, nah, I don't want this anymore. So you got to watch out for that, because with any Mars and Pisces placement, they can just be, and into the place of where it's almost hard to get things done, because you can't really get a grasp on how you feel about something. And you can be attracted to people, spiritual type people, psychic type people that are in their imagination, that has a victim mentality, that's sensitive, that's supportive, that's subtle in gesture. That could be something that's attractive to you about a person. Someone that doesn't sit up and talk all the time necessarily, they show their concern. All right. If you can just, do what it is that you want to do. Follow your passions. But when you start feeling a certain way, just realize that that's just what it is, a feeling. And I know that it can be hard to gain control of these things, because you know what? It's kind of hard to trick our feelings, like if you feel something, that's pretty much the way that you're going to act. But no, seriously, and you can do this by following your passions and letting your feelings and letting these have something you do, but then have a hobby, if that's how you're going to want to do it. Have a couple interests. That way, when you drift off into that other side of things, you're still accomplishing something, if you get what I'm saying. But follow your passions, right? And then vent or release through those passions. Then you gain control of your feelings, With any type of water sign placements, Mars water sign placements, you got to be willing to work through your feelings, because if not, your feelings are going to always be the source of why you do something or why you don't do something, which is good. I feel like in a way that's good, because as an intuitive person, you're able to tell, like, man, I don't think this is the best situation for me. I'm about to switch directions on. You see what I'm saying? But there's some things that you may start feeling like, let's say it's something that you want to write about or you want to talk about or you want to be involved in, but you don't because you feel like, man, what if I'm not good enough, or what if they don't accept me? Right there, those are feelings that you don't need. They're not going to help you out. You get what I'm saying? So you got to be willing to work through those and still say, no, at the end of the day, I'm going to do this. This has been Butterfly to Light, Sun in Scorpio, Mars in Pisces.